Ready? Yeah. Continue to have a very solid camp, preseason, got the big sack today. And how do you feel that your performance has been like?
Confidence just really growing. I want to say the game's slowing down for me. I guess it should do that when you're going on 4 years in. So it's slowing down, and I'm really just out there having fun and work my tail off this off season to get better at certain things. Become more explosive so I could be more effective on the defensive line and more disruptive. So it's nice to see work, hard work pay off, but, it's a long ways to go, just the preseason. Now it's time to go to work and get started on Tennessee.
Did you expect to play this much? I mean, even the last preseason game, did you expect to get all these reps?
I never really asked questions. I play till they tell me to play. When they tell me I'm not playing, I'm not playing. So never ask questions, just go out there and try to do my job and try to do it to the best of my ability.
Do you feel like this was the best camp that you ever had?
Yeah, it was up there with one of the best camps I had. For me, that's not the challenge. I always feel like I do good in camp. Now I have to bring it over. I stayed healthy during this camp, so thank you to God for that. Now it's time to bring it over to the regular season and just keep building on this success. Just keep building on this momentum we have, and just get things rolling. I want to say, get this defense together, build out this momentum, keep on creating more takeaways, keep on getting to the quarterback, and if we keep on doing that, I could see us sitting there as one of the top defenses in the league, which we have been for a few years now, and we keep it going.
You mentioned the details being the difference of going from good to great. What's the next detail
for me? Consistency. I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's not as hard. You can give it to you, can show you a flash play here and there, but to be able to come out there and do it play after play, that's what the guys I look up to, like Cam, and you see his success, and he's successful for a reason because he's able to do it every play, every game. He don't really miss games and things like that. Being available, and you could just becoming a pro, I want to say, knowing we have to go to work every day and get better and better and strive to be better because there's somebody out there working for your job. And you got to have that in the back of your head every day. And, being available, your body growing with you mentally growing with your body, things like that. And just taking that next step and being consistent and going to work every day and making sure you're working your tail off every day because somebody's coming. Mm-hmm.
What's the next 48 hours going to be like for everybody? Because it seems like a very close team.
There's always one of the toughest days, with days coming up, one of the toughest days in the league. I pretty much tell everybody, give it your all, talk to God, and let God just take you where you need to be. He wouldn't put you in a position that you shouldn't be in. And that's the same advice I got, from my father when I was going through every year when it get down to this day, because, I still get nervous when it comes to this day and things like that. It's just a nervous day for an NFL player. It's your livelihood. It's something you work hard. You've been with these guys in the trenches with them for, the whole offseason. You've seen guys grow so much. Young guys come in and take their games to another level, but it's the nature of the business, and we all know what we signed up for, and we all know what this can be. And that's why I tell every young guy, you're not just playing for the Saints in the preseason. You're playing for all 32 teams, all other teams that's looking at this film, because you never know where you get a call from, and you never know when your number will be called on the season. So just keep going to work. But it's a day that you think about, just got to get through it and, let the cards fall where they may.
How'd you like what you saw from Brian Brzee?
He finally got on one, man. His confidence is growing. You could tell it's going through the roof, and the more he become confident, the better his play is going to be. And you can see that from the day he had a great week of practice, man. Probably his best week of practice since he's been here. And that's just from learning the plays, getting better with the plays, getting more adjusted with the physicality of the game. You can see his confidence is going through the roof, and I like it that it's clicking for him at the right time. Same with Foskey, man. confidence going through the roof, and those young guys are going to help us out a lot. But, man, I'm just so proud of him. I know the feeling. I know he's probably been thinking about that, getting the first sack and things like that. So him coming out having a big game was big for us. It was also big for him, and I'm proud of him.
Do you ever feel like almost like a floodgate opens when you do get that first one, and is that like a confidence thing that happens that way?
Yeah. Getting the first one is, and I can't really talk. I ain't had that many of them, but I've been around a lot of them. So getting the first one is always big. It's just like Cam always say, once the first one comes, they just start coming in bunches. He's living proof of that. So if he said it, got to be true. So I could see him, they just start coming for him. And, I always tell him, man, if he miss him, I'm there to make him right on him. So, yeah. Did you see it? Did you? I never saw nobody spin on the line. Like, he's spinning. Usually people work it up a few steps, then spin. He spins on the line. I told you, I said this a few days ago. Yeah, it's cat-like quickness. He's able to jump off the ball. For him being so big, it's a sight to see. It's really a sight to see. And he has been blessed with the God-given ability to be that quick at that size. And the sky's the limit for him, for real. And, man, I'm glad he's on our team. That's it. Thank y'all.